Greetings everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed here and welcome to the Shell of Permafrost. Now this is a winter themed game, as you can probably tell by the title and the title screen itself. This game is about a girl draped in mystery and chased by an evil fate. Escapes from a frozen land. As she flees, she meets the witch in the forest. Oh dear, not witches again, for goodness sakes. Now a year later, with her memory gradually returning, she is forced to make an important decision. No matter what you choose, I won't stop you, the witch said, suddenly holding a letter tight in her hand. The girl, struggling between time and memory, ventures forth to find out where it is that she truly belongs. So obviously this is going to be a land of enigma, and our protagonist by the name of Silvia has to answer that question for herself. What fate will she choose? So yeah, this game is translated English. It was available on the 5th of January. I do not know how long I have been walking. It seems that heavy snow is swallowing everything, including my existence. Wow. I am shivering, with a trace of remaining consciousness. Without knowing where this road leads, I just stumble into this unknown darkness. Without realizing what I am doing, I find myself repeating the shattering words, as if I'm trying to grab something. My heavy mind cannot interpret my actions. It was after a while before I realized I am repeating that promise. First, forget everything in the past. Second, never live in peace. Never use magic again. What happened just there? And finally what? Oh, bled to death. Do not look back. Lots of different map locations there. An old bard wandering from faraway lands sang an ancient song. The song was written in the most complicated northern language. Artician, whatever it's called. Arctician. I know, I just made it up. I was just thinking the most north part of the world is the Arctic Ocean and the ice up there. It's not actually a continent, not like Antarctica, which is the most southern part of the world, and the coldest. It was said that departing from the Phantom Woods and taking the carriage, you can reach a valley after a whole month's journey. It was covered with snow all year round, and its border was guarded by monsters called frost wolves. There you could see the legendary kingdom North Earth on the other side of the valley. For decades, this mysterious land was hidden beneath ice and snow. Even the most experienced explorers were unable to reach it. North Earth is cursed. Rumors started to spread. Some said it was because a royal sorcerer betrays the government, and some claimed that the reason was encroachment of enemy states. The truth remained unclear. Yet only one name was feared by everyone. Almost 100 years ago, it spread from North Earth's border and covered the whole country with its ominous blue light, forming a barrier for the country. Anyone who tried to pass through it would be torn into pieces by frost monsters. That was the curse of North Earth. Outsiders had given it such a name. The Shell of Permafrost. Here, again? I don't know how long this has been. Sorry, Mother. I still can't forget about this place. Ah, lovely. Movement is with the arrow keys. To decide something is with those, although you can also use enter to decide something. Menu is with X, also known as escape, and dash obviously is holding shift. I don't know if there's any other numbers for that though. Oh, commands, I mean, sorry. So right off the bat, The clues I've collected, I better write them down. Think harder, must be hidden facts in the clues. Clues, huh? So how do we save our game? Check somewhere high. Write the memory. Where do I write memories? Reading the newspaper is a good habit. These clues would also have a inclination for the 3 endings which are within the game. Study the subject. Heart pounding. Very close, yet very far away. Check somewhere high, like a tree. Well, the most important thing about all of these is that you will need to observe as much as you can. A grave without a name. It seems to be a traveller's. Who could it be? Why did they come here, knowing the danger of death? I'm sure they had a reason, though the reason has been buried here with you as well. How does one save our progression? A natural well, there is a thin layer, or a layer of thin ice on the surface. Thin layer of ice would work just as well. The southern half remains in its natural state, as if it hasn't given up, struggling with a harsh season. 'Tis season to, well, die of permafrost. On an old sign it says North Earth. North Earth, such a familiar name. I wish I didn't have to return there again. If you say so, madam. Yes, there's like a fake end or a bad end, a normal end, and then a true end. So can you go behind this tree? Oh, it's a deep valley, that's why. There's a deep valley in front of my feet. The buildings on the other side are bathed in the moonlight. Maybe I'm cursed along with that place. If you say so. You're only cursed if you truly believe that you are. And the more you fear the curse, the more powerful its influence. Ice and snow are frozen like a screen, cutting the tree in half. There is ice on the branches of the northern half, while the southern ones still have signs of life. Looks like there's something in the tree. I think I can climb the tree, but I need to prepare myself before that. Come here when you're prepared. How do I become prepared? That is my question. Something sparkling in the trees, but yet... may your soul rest in peace in this frozen land. And that's what happens when you read it a second time, dear little ones. So, is there anything that I need to get before going up the tree? Because it says I need to be prepared. Like, how does one save the game? Ah, that is how you save your memories. The first one. The totem of the goddess of time and memory. Will there be a miracle if I pray with all my heart? Some doodles of my childhood bring me peaceful feelings. It seems I can forget everything and have a good sleep. It's a very indirect way of labeling what these actually do. I like the fact that there's a little bit of a synopsis behind each of these, but it's you have to think very hard about it and get behind what it's trying to tell you. Clues I've collected, I better write them down. Okay, check somewhere high. Write the memory. Reading the newspaper is a good habit. The same object. Study the subject. Heart pounding. Very close yet very far away. And think hard. Oh, not yet collected any of these. But I did save. I am ready to climb. Please press the arrow key and keys in the following order. So it's a quick time event, also known as QTE. There's a lot here. Oh, sheesh. What a shame. I know, it's a big shame, but we need to restore a little animation for that. Up, down, up, right. I pressed right though. Maybe I need to do it quickly. Excellent. We got the item. Great. I did it. We got ourselves a mission clear. What the hell? Mission failed. We'll get them next time. Can I get the object? It looks like something is hanging there. Got a tooth-shaped pendant on the branch. It looks handmade. It feels very familiar, but I can't remember anything. Got a new clue. Handmade pendant. The collected clues can be checked in menu. North Earth. It has gone. Why do I... What's up the top here? I can't forgive. Why betray such memory? Don't come to me again. Disappear. All of them. What? So that was a dream? Nice animations there. Phew, that nightmare again. Was it because I was secretly reading late into the night? Sil, wake up! Open the door! Oops, if Rina finds out I was learning magic secretly, I'll have to do chores for the whole day. I'll have to hide the books before she comes in. Right. Hide... hide this book. Please press the arrow keys in the following order. Why is it a quick time event to be able to put the books away? That makes no sense. I'll have to hide the book before Rina comes in. I know, but okay, I can't investigate anything at old fireplace. Is it if it would do while out the loop? Maybe not. Yes. Hide the book successfully. What do we chances left? Mission clear. No bad remarks. It's also said that the QTE timings do not affect the ending outcome. Hello? Why are you acting sneaky, Silvia? Never mind. Breakfast is ready. Come down when you're prepared. Yes, madam. Ooh, that was close. Although I don't know why she forbids me from learning magic, but Rina was so scary when she was mad. Luckily she didn't find out. I'm prepared to go down for breakfast. Go downstairs when you're ready. I do not want to be ready just yet. Let's see. Clues. A pendant. Handmade from an animal tooth. A strange totem pattern is carved on it. It said this game takes half an hour, but I bet it takes a lot longer than that. A bookshelf, there's a first aid kit on it. And especially if you're let's playing like myself, because I like to read everything that the game has to offer. My wardrobe. There's some old clothes inside. Rina gave me these. Well, gave these to me. And to my surprise, they fit perfectly. Yeah, that's inconvenient, isn't it? Or convenient. Almost suspicious, don't you think, that everything fits so perfectly when you're given clothes? Some empty suitcases. Like a prophecy. A bedside cabinet. There's some lilies in the vase. Lovely. We can look at these flowers while we are going to sleep. An alternative to counting sheep is to count lilies. I don't know why I said that though. Some broken chairs, don't think they can be fixed again. But there's a sheet of paper on the table that is very important. My magic learning notes on the desk. Nothing else. Nothing else? What about reading it again? Or again? Or again? What if I... Okay. So I'd imagine these go in chronological order. Write the memory. But didn't I just do that? Didn't I just write... Ugh, isn't that vain? Isn't it? To write my own memory. Think about hard what the clues are. Not yet collected. Maybe I got to physically write something. Rather than just save points in time. Write the memory. Reading the newspaper is a good habit. The same object. Study the subject. Heart pounding. Very close yet very far. Yeah, this is definitely more than half an hour of this game. Last winter I collapsed in front of Rina's house. I was unable to remember much before that, but I could still recall something. My instinct was telling me that it was better not to remember. Rina let me settle down in her house. I had no place to go. I have worked as her assistant ever since. Together we ran this little pharmacy store in the forest. Huh? You asked me about my outfit? Didn't I mention that? Rina is the famous witch of the Phantom Woods. Go find Rina. There's some medicine recipes in a small cabinet. There's some history books in the cabinet telling the legend of the Phantom Woods. There's some romance novels hidden in the corner of the cabinet. The sign seems to be rewritten. Now it says Silvia's room. Like that. Going back and seeing things for a second time. Maybe you get a different event that time around. Save there. Girl's photo hanging on the wall. She looks to be in her early 20s and resembles Rina a lot. There's a painting of a forest hanging on the wall. It has a mysterious atmosphere. The sign says Sabrina's room, so that must be the witch herself. A photo. There is a man on the left. The colours of his half have faded away. The eyes in the corner, travelling with G, is almost unreadable as well. Damn it. This is Rina's room. I'm not allowed without her permission. Oh dear. Storage. The door is such tight. When I take a closer look, I find the lock broken, leaving the door unable to be opened from outside. I wonder if a ghost could possibly enter there. The picture of the frame was taken away, though I don't know the reason. Judging from the writing left on the corner, it was a family photo. There's a lamp on the cabinet. Its blue light is powered by magic. Rina's magic. Fresh flowers in the vase. So he's telling me to come downstairs. There she is. Before you. Huh? There's a bird there. Did you get mail from there again? Yes, you've been busy with their troubles this year, Rina. What's the problem this time? The Royal Wolf Sorcerer? I'll make my own decision. Your business is just the delivery. Fine, fine. Ever since your daughter ran away with that guy, your temper... What are you mumbling? Nothing, nothing. I have more letters to send. Gotta go. You really need to consider your own life. What has gone cannot come back. I don't need you to remind me of that. Hello? Rina? Oh, you are finally here. Come and have your breakfast. Sure. Do you consider Silvia your daughter then, Rina? Sil, I have some business that needs my immediate attention. I'll be back in 3 days, so please look after the store for a while and take care of yourself. Really? Is there anything wrong? Why in such a hurry? Anyway, it's not something that concerns you. You stay at home and do your work. Okay? Wow, that's a bit harsh. Stay at home? Sure. Please come back soon, Rina. By the way, do not go near the well. Some poison is cooling off there. It's expensive. not something you can afford even if you work here for a lifetime. Haha, I see. Don't worry, Rina. I'm leaving then. Maybe it's just me overthinking. But I'd like you to know something. Silvia, no matter what decision you make, I won't stop you. Huh? What do you mean? Nothing. Forget about it. You're referring to the poison, huh? Okay. Stay safe, Rina. Bye. Unstore her. Boring. Not a single guest in the whole morning. Time to learn magic. But come to think of it, isn't this my best chance to learn magic? I guess Rina has a lot of books about magic in her room. I'll just take a peek. She won't find out, will she? If you place everything back in the order that it went in, then there'll be nothing of suspicion. Also, yeah, go to Rina's room. But then again, wouldn't she take precautions to be able to detect if you've been in her room? Some empty boxes and bottles. Some dried herbs and grounded powder. Yep, that again. A medicine cabinet with many drawers. Herbs are well organized by category. Yes. Plants kept in this wooden box, giving a refreshing smell. Some blue flowers are blooming. Look at all this. A fireplace. There's no need to start a fire at the moment. Let all of this go up in flames, including poison. A plant with red flowers. Its wrinkled leaves make it look sullen. There are all kinds of things in the cabinet. There are some plates and silverware in the cabinet. Yeah, I did read that right. Plates are on the upper shelf, while food recipes are on the lower shelf. This is a really good translation. I don't see anything wrong so far, besides my own ability to read it. There are some fresh vegetables and fruits in the crate, kept by a simple freezing spell, so that they will never, ever die out. Boxes, some empty crates. Empty crates. The yellow flowers seem to be happy in the sunshine. Fertilized soil is kept in the box. That's still shut tight. Is one sure that there is nothing that I can reread and discover? Old fireplace, empty suitcases, broken clocks. Oh dearie me. Nothing at all, it would seem. Actually, I didn't even interact with the chair. No, the chair doesn't do anything. Maybe we can sit down and look at it. Rina is not at home. I don't get this chance every day. I guess it won't hurt if I take a peek. Do you want to peek? And it's locked. I knew it was locked. But I just reviewed the unlocking spell a few days ago. I wrote it down somewhere. Gotta find it. Gotta find the note of the unlocking spell is written down somewhere. But if you're gonna learn to unlock it, you've gotta learn to lock it as well. As I said, you don't want to leave any evidence or anything unturned laying around to be discovered. If everything was back in the exact order in which Rina left it in, then there would be no way that she would be able to see that you actually did something. So you're saying do not go near the well. Well, I won't go near it for now, but at some point in the video I will. All kinds of vegetables and magic fruits are kept here. Lovely. Do we go fishing there? A sickle is lying on the ground. And some hammers. An old cart. Its wooden wheels make a creaking sound when using it. It's a tree. South Pharmacy Store. Well, we can't leave the area. That's a given fact, so that's a good thing, actually. Look, an axe. for chopping firewood. Sometimes we ask a woodcutter in the village to help us, because we can't use magic to be able to cut wood. An instantaneously lethal blade cuts down. So this must have been the path that I came from. Do we cover the tree at any point? Does the hand cover the tree over? No, it doesn't. Just my imagination. Take a look out of here. See if there's anything worth noting. Oh, a small grave. There is a totem. There are a totem of sun and some sad words carved on it. It seems to be a memorial of a person named G. G Whiz. What could that name possibly be? It could be a key for our friends to remember their memories. Stump. While I am stumped. Right, so there's nothing out there. Something to unlock the door. One of these. Is it one of these screens over here? Right the memory. What do you mean by write the memory? I've written lots of times. And we're near half an hour anyways. I mean, look. We're at 26 minutes in and we've barely even tapped the second of the 8th part of the game. 2 out of 8 parts. Magic on unlocking doors. Under the bed? No. Broken chairs? No. Notes on magic. There are some notes about magic learning on the desk. The unlocking spell happens to be a monster. Just as I remembered, let me take a look. Unlock. This spell requires 3 sets of actions. The first set is... Okay. Let me just write these down for notification. But I'm pretty sure that the game will actually remind you of this. But I'm just going to write these down regardless. So, what's the best way of writing an up arrow? Down arrow would be a... actually, I've got a good idea. That one, and then that, and then V, which is the best way of writing a little V that's upside down. Okay, the beginning of the second set is V, left, and little smiley thing. The last set depends on the lock's complexity. Now I can have a try at unlocking the door. Wait, there seems to be something more written on the other side. The words are a bit blurry, but I know this is my own writing. It seems I scribbled these with an absent mind because the letters look awkward and ugly. First, forget everything from the past. Second, live in peace, never using magic again. And finally, do not look back. This is... Let's make a promise, okay? This voice. First, forget everything from the past. Stop it. Second, live in peace, never using magic again. I don't want to remember. The last, do not look back. If I do, everything will. This shell will. My head hurts. What was that? I guess it was nothing but an old nightmare. It's best not to overthink it. She got a new clue, an old promise. Right, I've already learned the unlocking spell by heart. Now it's time to try it. Last one depends on the lock's complexity. A bookshelf, there's a first. Okay, I've already read that. And that. And that. Lock's complexity. one does not want to reread it. Are you sure they're empty? Depends on the lock's complexity. What are you trying to state about that? An old promise. We get everything from the past, live in peace, never using magic again, do not look back. Well, we've already kind of broken this anyways, because we're trying to remember everything from the past, live in peace, never using magic again, do not look back. Is this a past tense thing or a future tense thing? Or a future node in its own way? Do not look back. Well, we're going to have to look back where we're going, actually. Not like metaphorically, but physically. Reading the newspaper is a good habit. Is there a newspaper outside now that we've looked at that? Lamp is orange light is powered by magic. Newspaper, newspaper. Is there a newspaper out here anywheres? Please answer my calls or I will dispatch my hatred upon every single one of the hellions that have put me here through this endless cycle. Because I think this is what it is. It's literally an endless cycle of not wanting to remember something. So we'll take it as a certain event to be able to break this cycle. Use the unlocking spell on the door. Please press the arrow keys in the following order. Oh, what the frigid bleh. Too nervous. Calm down, it was close. There we go, we did it. We did it. Yeah. The clearance rate was not good, I did make an error. However, I'm not aiming for perfection. Have a look at all this. So this is Rina's room. I didn't expect. In my imagination it was a very dark place, and there was a large cauldron filled with boiling green soup. Even she's a witch or an alchemist. Why, it's fairly normal to my surprise. There must be books about magic on her bookshelf. Let me take a look. Bookshelf, you say? A large vase, some fake flowers are inside. What? Empty boxes are lying on the floor. Usually Rina is very tidy. She never leaves her things in a mess. Does that mean something happened all of a sudden? Could be. The potion is only half finished. It seems that Rina is developing a new weeding potion. Some half-finished medicines on the floor. It seems that Rina left in a hurry. We'll read that newspaper second last. Unless, of course, it's something else. There are a few men's jackets in the wardrobe besides Rina's clothes. Though they look old-fashioned and haven't been worn for a long time. Same there. Some heavy crates are in the corner. Heavy crates. A very heavy clock. It's around noon at the moment. There is a mysterious necklace with a pendant of sun on the cabinet. It seems very important to Rina. If we put that on the grave, then maybe something could happen. There are some newspaper clippings on the floor. Read them absolutely. The rebellion stroke. Kingdom Norfair has been put on alert. The royal sorcerer went missing during the riot. Her whereabouts have been unclear. It was from a year ago. So does that mean that I've read it? But I've read the newspaper. Bloody egg. Does it not contribute at all? A thick notebook. There are only blank pages inside, but when I take a closer look, I can see there are some traces of writings on the page. The words must be hidden by magic. How can I read this? Well, I should make a potion that can show the hidden words. The recipe must be in one of those small cabinets. Gotta find it. Maybe we can use it on the newspaper as well. There are many documents about the continent stuffed on the bookshelf. Many old parchments on the bookshelf. Most of them are notes from an explorer. Their initial is G. Many books about religion are neatly placed on the bookshelf. From the sun religion to the south of the time religion believed in the North Continent almost everything. Okay. The books here are a mess. Weird letters and signs are doodled inside the pages. The person who wrote this didn't have much strength nor much consciousness. All the notes end with the name of this place, the Kingdom Permafrost, North Earth. There's a news clipping in a book. Another one. Read it absolutely. The latest news, rebellion riot in North Earth. A respected wolf sorcerer suspected of being the leader. There's a picture of a wolf-eared girl's back. She is wearing a tooth-shaped pendant. The pendant we got. Why? Why did you betray the North Earth Kingdom? Unless Silvia is that sorcerer. Then again, she's not a wolf. Why did you do that? Where aren't we? My head starts to hurt again. The rebellion riot and a picture of a clipping. I wonder why I find it so curious. It seems I've seen it somewhere. Got a new clue, a newspaper clipping. It's seen during the riot. It was from a year ago. Okie dokie. Where can we go from there? Back to our room or someplace else. Magic here. The note bears my memory. Okay, so these are the only few rooms that we've got to investigate so far. So if this is the case, then I will need to explore somewhere else in order to progress through the game. But the question is, where? That is always a question. It can only be found out. Oh, revealing potion. Reveal the messages that are hidden behind the magic. By the magic. Magic blueberry, purple potion, unprocessed natural water. Put the materials in the flask, then perform the actions to make the potion. I'll take it down first. Well, unprocessed water. It looks like I can't use the water inside our house. We have some berries in the garden. As for purple potion, I don't think we have any on hand. I have to make that too. Anyway, it's all taken down. You can check for recipe and process in the menu. Okie dokie. If you say so, then we shall do so. Berries. Fresh berries in a crate, they're great for making jam. No, we can't use them. Berries in a barrel, they are ripe and sweet. What about from here? All kinds of vegetables and magic fruits. Here they are. Let me see, I guess these are the magic blueberries. Got the ingredient magic blueberry. We got that. The next thing, note it down. Do that first. I understand, but what do we need to do? Oh, hold on. It's purple potion unprocessed natural water. Need to make the purple potion. But the question is, when it comes to the unprocessed natural water, do we go into a well in order to do that? And also, where do we make all this? Where does one make all this stuff? there's nothing. How do we make it? How does one make such rings? And let's just look at the items themselves. One just not understanding what they need to do or where they need to go. Unless we put them in the fireplace, but then, what the heck? Now I am truly confused about what we need to do. I know we've got to make purple potion, but where do we go in order to do this? That is the question. Storage. Maybe one of these lamps, but then again, why would it be a lamp? Fireplace? No need to start a fire at the moment. So would that mean that we can start it at some point? It would seem mandatory to investigate the well. But poison is dangerous and expensive. I better fetch water somewhere else. But where does one make the potion? This doesn't make any sense. Where does one go to do all this? Where does one go? You call it poison, but there's nothing poisonous about it. The pendant goes to that grave, I imagine. Where can we find a goddamn cauldron? We need a cauldron in order to synthesize magic. A red potion, a blue potion. I can get the purple potion if I mix them correct. Oh, okay. This is where we go then. The purple potion was made successfully. But surely Rina would know that we have potions in the room. Got the ingredient purple potion. So where now do we find water? Okie dokie. We can't use the water inside the house. Heavy crates. Be very ironic if you find water in some heavy crate. Oh, maybe one of these things. Half-finished medicine. New reading potion. 2 glasses of wine. Where does one keep water in this place? Another question. Oh. I thought something was going to happen there, but that's where we found the newspaper clipping of that particular scenario. Few men's jackets. Bed. This double bed looks a bit lonely. Wait, what about that flower vase? A large vase and fake flowers inside. Oh yeah, you wouldn't water fake flowers, because that's the point. Nope. Nope. Nothing of note. Some lilies in the vase. We can't get water from the well. So we're going to have to get the water from someplace else, but where? Oh, we keep asking that question. I should stop repeating my own information. Fireplace, blue flowers, plant is kept, lamp. Why a blue lamp? I don't know. And since it's a blue lamp, you would think it's got a water attribute to it. Yellow flowers in the sunshine. Hourglass. However, it can't be used for a purple potion. Okay. Can't use the well. Well then. Oh, hold on. I think I know a place. The wood bridge links the lake in the east. The water is cool and clear. Rina told me not to go near the well. I better fetch the water from the lake. Got the ingredient natural water. Alright, the ingredients are all collected. And now it's time to return to the living room to make the potion. Okay, we could do that. Perhaps it was dangerous to go near it anyways. As an advanced potion, revealing potion is slightly difficult to make. Are you ready to make the potion? Not yet. I'll save beforehand. Yes, please press the arrow keys in the following order. What? For goodness sakes. I need to be really quick with these. Oh, dingleberries. Oh, but... Okay. I do not like how this is turning out. Oh. I know, it's just buttons you need to press, but you need to do it quickly. It's done, great. Yeah, there's nothing good about that. One frost. Revealing potion is made successfully. Now I can read that notebook. Okay, get back to Rina's room. I think I heard some strange noises. Maybe it's just my imagination. You can read the notebook now. Why can you hear something strange? The potion inside gives off a mysterious light. Did the noise come from outside by any chance? Clipping the same object. An old well looks ominous. I better stay away from it. Okay. If you say so. Same object. What exactly could that same object be, though? Not here, nonetheless. Is there something up there? No, it's just the ground. Look like there's something in the trees there. But it's on the ground. Golly me, I have to investigate a specific tile in order to open the door. Well, this is not the room. Not the room itself. The words would appear if I use this. With the power of revealing potion, the writers on the pages have shown in no time. A study on the northern magic system, the Shell of Permafrost, as an example. The Shell of Permafrost. It is a vast protection spell performed by a royal sorcerer from almost 100 years ago. Starting from the borderline of North Earth, this protection can resist all the enemies outside the kingdom. The Shell of Permafrost can last through generations. However, its power of protection decreases with each passing year. Rumors say the daughter and the son of the Nact family are the last ones who are able to maintain it. The shell is connected to the heart of the caster/keeper, the younger family members. It can only be lifted by the caster/keeper or when their heart stops. When civil strife becomes increasingly furious, the current keeper of the Shell of Permafrost is under much pressure. Some reporters claim that the royal family is trying to use any method to maintain the shell in order to protect the kingdom and ensure their crown. It's followed by a complicated study of magic theories. Generations? Heart? Somehow it reminds me of someone. Who could it be? If I can remember them, maybe I can discover something. Got a new clue. The Shell of Permafrost. The same object. What the heck are you doing to me, game? Is there something that I missed out on? Oh gosh. What is this missing thing that I did not investigate? I'm pretty sure I investigated everything. Oh, what does it say? The same memory. The same object. What object are you implying? It could be any object. If you have to do it in the exact order, then I have literally missed out on this. The notes bear my memories. Oh, dearie me. The same object. What object? It's so... it's so bland. It's not so bland, but it's so misleading. It could be any object. You can tell definitely that the oh no, that's already done that. The same object. What kind of object are you implying? It's got to be an item which you can only find one of, which is most things in the game. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie donkey me. What's our next phase of action then? Fireplace, a plant with red flower. So let's just look at number 6. Heart pounding. Very close yet far away. Very close yet far away just seems like a riddle to me. So it's got to be something that's always been close by, but yet it has a learning attribute to it, or a learning element about it. Attribute and element just seems too similar when it comes to meaning. Where does one go from here, and why does the game give us all of this map? Small grave. But poison. Better stay away from it. What does one do in a scenario like this? I don't know. The bridge that connects. Not much clue given so far. You are too slow. I've been waiting. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Mirror. I was lost. Never mind, I'm happy that you came. You seem to be rather busy recently. Yeah, we haven't seen each other for a long time since our graduation from magic school. Oh, you are still wearing it? You mean this pendant? Of course, it was your gift to me. That was when we were in elementary school. How time flies. Yeah, about 10 years ago. You haven't changed a bit. Still carefree. Sometimes I really envy you for that. Silvia, if one day I have to fight against you, will we still be friends? It was Meredith. How can I forget about her? Right, it was Mera who took me. What happened? Why? Rim must have known it, but she never mentioned a word. I'm sure she has a reason. There must be more clues. Are there any things I haven't found out or connected? Got a new clue. An old friend. Meredith. Ah. Okay. That's good to see. can I discover from all this? Better look up a walkthrough of this game, and luckily there was one. Luckily. Yeah, I didn't really know about the fact that you can combine different items. Why, Miria? Why did you betray the royal family? You made me. For protection magic, the Shell of Permafrost is connected with the heart. The royal family has been plotting. They will do anything. It's very likely that they are going to take the heart and keep it underground with a freezing spell to maintain this damn shell. I don't want to die. I have no choice. I've sworn to serve the kingdom. However, this boy has nothing to do with him. Please, at least, let's make a promise, okay? What's it mean if I remember? Isn't it nice just staying here? Ooh, colour fading. Just stay here and don't think about it. Don't think about anything. At least in this shell of mine, I can forget. I couldn't save anyone, could I? Oh, it's enough just like this. Forgetting about the cold reality. Forgetting about all of them. This is probably the most comfortable life of mine. I should go back no matter what. Would you like to go to sleep and forget everything? Yeah. Well, we can't go anywhere else. That's just a given factor. If I lie down, I don't have to leave anymore. Okay. I embraced my sleep and comfortably fell into peace. Tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, then every single day, I can live in peace now. I don't have to think about anything. All I need to do is live my life happily with a big smile on my face. I suppose this is the happiness of a normal girl, like my mother said. 3 days later, Rina has returned with a boy that I don't know. He looks familiar though. If I stare at his face for a while, my heart stings. Who is he? Anyway, it doesn't matter. A happy and peaceful life is waiting for the three of us. I believe so. I don't expect that this shell of fake happiness will break eventually. At least we are happy now. Fake end. The shell of forgetfulness. And also doing all of the QTEs perfectly will just unlock an achievement, so no worries on that behalf. What can I do if I go back? What can I change if I remember? A magic note. The totem of a goddess of time and memory is drawn on it. Would you like to write anything? Yes, please. I would. Keep going back. Please let me stay here. I don't want to face it again. We're going to face it, okay? Is that so? I know. Thank you. Mirror. Got a new clue. The icy promise. I definitely heard something. A strange noise around here. I suddenly feel so depressed because of that noise. I suppose. Right. Did Rina ask you to do this? To hide the truth from me? Rina hasn't been so happy since you arrived here, miss. Why are you looking for trouble, kid? Fine, fine, stop fighting. Sorry, miss, we acted on our own. We were just thinking that if you stayed, maybe Rina, she could finally recover. I'd love to stay here as well, not worrying about anything and having this peaceful life. However, it all started with me. If something terrible happens somewhere far away, only because I don't want to confront reality, can I really just ignore everything? Well, we all like Rina, and we all like you ever since you came here. But it looks like our girl has decided. How about we play a game? A game? Amongst the four of us, only one tells lies and only one knows the hint. If you can tell who knows the hint, you win. I only have one chance, right? Yes, if you are wrong, please, can you stay? That is our wish. Okay. Fine. Challenge accepted. Thank you. Ask the blue flower for rules when you are ready. Okay, we can do that most certainly. But I'm going to say first, in this colourful reality, amongst the four of us, only one tells lies and only one knows the hint. Are you ready to play? Absolutely. Fine, let's begin. Ask the plants and decide who knows the hint. Who knows the hint? I don't know anything. Please don't look at me. Mr. Red should know the hint. The yellow one in the sunshine knows the hint. Leave me alone. If you want me to leave you alone, then... the grumpy red one is telling lies again. Just ignore him. If you're saying to leave you alone, then maybe you are the one who... Yes, I do. I suppose it's you, Mr. Red. Why? How did you find out? Do you have any proof? It was just logic, and you should keep your word. You're no more than a northern girl. Yet you... Well, just tell her the hint. We promised. Did you? Before she came down here, I remember you were the one who was worried about her not getting the right answer. You. Fine. It's on the right. Right? Right. There's a secret pass behind the stairs. Sometimes Rina goes there quietly. That's all I know. Good luck. I guess it's time to say goodbye to our girl. I do appreciate everything you've done during this year. Somehow, all of a sudden, their leaves become stiff, as if a conversation was interrupted abruptly. It's time now. It seems that our magic has reached its end. We cannot stop you anymore. Okie dokie. Silence. Keep going. Oh, Sil. Okay, and take care of yourself. Thank you, really, thank you. The plants went dull completely. It seems that their lives have drifted away. I don't want to stay here forever and become your puppet. I have my own destiny to course through. The floor here is strange. I'm sure if I can make some discovery here if I break the seal magic. To break the seal, you need to perform one set of complicated actions. Would you like to bring it now? Great! Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, that is complicated. But at least we have a little bit more time. Good, we did it. Only failed once. Oh, lovely. The dark passage keeps going. The wooden floor makes a creepy sound with every step. Where does it lead? Somehow I knew the answer. What do we have here? This is... Dust is in the air. The room seems to be unused for a long time. This statue is the goddess of time and memory? Why is it here? I don't know why, but I feel warm. If you say so, friend. Anything else in here which I can make note of? An old photo. The bottom left corner is a bit worn out. It looks like a family photo of 3. Is this Rina and her family? That's the one that was... Oh, this is the storage, isn't it? This is definitely the storage. Because there's a door leading out of it. There's some old dolls inside. Were they for a child? Some studies and reports and writings are tidy. I don't know why they are left here. Written in G. I'm curious about the statue. I should take a closer look. Box is sealed with iron. I wonder what's inside. Statue in the middle of the storage. The goddess has a wolf head and a woman's body. She is the goddess of the north, representing time and memories. Yes, the goddess carries the totem of stars and moons in her arms. According to the legend of the north, miracles can happen if you pray with all your heart. It is really the best choice for you? You just decided? Sorry, I didn't catch you. Mira, what'd you say? I mean, there's some weird rumors among my classmates recently. They won't stop talking about the nonsense, which is annoying. How I miss the days when you sat next to me. You were sleeping all the time. Therefore, I was never bothered during the day. It was a long time ago. I'm not a kid anymore. Stop making fun of me. By the way, I think I know that rumor. My little brother talks a lot about it too. It's something like, in a clear night without moon, if you hold a totem and make a wish, the goddess of time and memory will grant it for you. Do you want to have a try? Though, I think it's just nonsense, you know. No, you don't. I think you're really curious about it. Let's try. I have a pen and paper, but not my wooden totem. What about you, Mira? I don't have one either. Though today is winter solstice, it's a perfect day. So it's like the shortest day of the year. The sky is clear and the moon is not in the sky. See? Are you wearing the teeth pendant? Right, give it to me. Here we have a time totem of stars and moon. You have just made one by yourself? Will the goddess recognize it? I wish. I hope my friends and family stay healthy, and the war near our borders will stop soon. I hope everybody can be happy. What was that world peace? You are still such an innocent kid. Stop laughing at me. It's my wish to the goddess. It's not a joke. Right. Okay. Then don't you dare forget about it. If you do, I'll definitely hit your head and make you remember. Please don't. I know how you punch it will hurt. By the way, what's your wish? I guess it's more realistic than mine. My wish? Yeah. You choose to bless many people. I'd rather wish for a single person's happiness. The most important one in my life. Really, Mira? You have a boyfriend now, don't you? Why don't you tell me? Who is he? Don't be silly, I'm not telling. Sil, if one day I have to fight against you, will we still be friends? What was that? Is there anything wrong? Sil, are you really... Never mind. I mean, it's just a what if. But please answer me seriously, okay? Why are you acting so weird all of a sudden? Did I upset you? Though I did eat your pudding, copied your homework and messed up your clothes and lied about it when we were kids, you know. How so was you? Anyway, I believe you no matter what. Ouch, don't hit me again, I apologise. Don't run away, come back. How long could this peaceful life last? After all, Silvia is. I do wish the day can stop now. I wish that day could come later or never. But it's only a wish. Silvia has made her choice. Now it's time for me to make mine. For goddess of time and memory, if you can hear my humble wish, please at least let her. What did Miria wish for that night? I believe the truth is close. Or should I say the truth was always there, waiting for me to reveal it. It's so close to me, yet so far away. The last piece. Where is it? Got a new clue, time and memory. Leave when you are ready. Leave this house. Memories may be washed away with time, but the truth weren't. Okay, doctor. That requires another save. Okie dokie. We'll go through here then. Are you ready to leave the house? Yeah. Thank you for taking care of me this year. However, this happiness of a normal life is nothing more than an escape for me. I have to get out of this shell, to face the truth, to confront the real me. No matter how long it takes, no matter how difficult it is, this is my decision. Goodbye. Hope we can see each other again. Normal end. The Shell of Farewell. What's going on here? A hidden notice? Best friend. This is Miria's wish. We wrote them down and exchanged our wishes, but their contents were hidden to everyone but the goddess. What happened? How could this be? The goddess will no longer keep a person's wish a secret after the person is gone. Miria, what happened to you? I want to be your shell. My wish, yeah. You choose to bless many people, but I'd rather wish for a single person's happiness. So you're referring to Silvia's? The most important one in my life. I know there's no going back. I don't expect the blessing from the gods. Here I only swear with all my heart. Silvia, no matter what happens, I will always be your shell to protect you. Why, Miria? Why did you betray the royal family? You made me. Silvia? Why did you agree? Why did you agree with them? For protection magic. The Shell of Permafrost is connected to your heart. The royal family has been plotting. They're going to take your heart and keep it underground with a freezing spell to maintain this damn shell. I don't want you to die. Silvia, please, don't go back. Mura, thank you, Mura, but I've sworn to serve the kingdom. It's my destiny, even if I have to give everything, including my life. However, this boy, he's different. My brother's too young and doesn't have much power. His destiny lies out of the shell. Miria, let's make a promise, okay? Save this child for me. Make him forget about all of this. Make him stay far away from magic and have a peaceful life. And finally, do not look back. Forgive me, Silvia. I can't keep that promise. You've been alone somewhere far, somewhere I can't reach. That's why I cannot protect you. As always. Because it's of time and memory. If you can hear my humble voice, please rewrite her memory and let her go far away. And let me be her shell to block all the evil and misfortune for her. I'm not afraid of hatred, betrayal or despair. I don't mind if she misunderstands me. As long as I can lessen her pain, I would like to sacrifice everything I have. But goddess of time and memory, please don't forget my wish. Please, let my dear friend break this shell of evil fate. The permafrost shell? You are always here for me, aren't you? The pendant, which has the tooth on it. Sorry, Rina. Please let me borrow one more thing for the last time. I'll return it to you if I have the chance. Mira, you've done so much for me. I finally have the courage to face the truth because of you. I'll be there for you too. 100 years later, a road is finally built from the north of the Phantom Woods to North Earth. After the civil strife ended, the mysterious kingdom has shown its face for the first time in a century. The travellers who return from North Earth usually speak of a legendary girl. Her family bears the curse of protection and fought against the prejudice and loneliness for 100 years. Though these are merely misunderstanding and fear from the royal family, it is said The young keeper of the shell, holding a bottle of furious poison, threatened her own life to free the kingdom. Free the kingdom from a shell of ignorance and cowardice. The story was changed when it was told again and again. Her true experience has become unclear. Some versions mentioned that the girl lost her love, and her little brother went missing during the strife. Well, nobody knows for sure. Maybe anything about this girl is merely a legend, a myth, an urban legend. I hope the war near our borders can stop soon. I hope everyone can be happy. Mirror, my wish has come true. Though I was once lost, you kept your word to make me remember. My family and other friends, they are all fine. What about you? And me? You know how I am. From heaven, right? Why did you bother to ask me to write everything down? Are you bullying me again? North Earth won't have a shell in the future. I am the last keeper. Anyway, I promised I would hand over the magic core of our family when I was about to meet you. I guess it's a compensation for my threat. Don't worry, it'll be in good hands. Yeah, a person helped me escape, though I didn't recall until recently. Sure, I guess I couldn't escape to the Phantom Woods without any help. It was a long way to the south. And I always heard that my little brother was settled down, safe and sound. I don't think it's a good idea to let him know everything either. It's better to let him grow up in peace. Not pieces. I only want to meet him if I have the chance. We could talk more when we meet. I don't think you are a big fan of long letters. One day we will meet again. Please wait for me. It won't be long. I promise. True End, the Shell of Truth. And all these together probably makes the Shell of Permafrost. It's an ideal game for the season that we have right now. 6 months ago, we arrived. This is my house. Make yourself at home, okay? Sil, where are you? Really? You've made your decision. A crumpled letter was dropped onto the ground, with a bit of pigeon feather attached to it. Dear Sabrina, how is she? My memory spell can only last for about a year, but I believe it's enough to allow her, my dear friend, to settle down. I wrote this letter in jail with my last remaining magic power. I appreciate everything you did for me this year, thank you. Can I trouble you one last request? The boy. I hid him in an acquaintance's cart with an invisibility spell. It will reach Phantom Woods soon. I have to bother you again in the end. Please forgive me. Our ride has failed, and I'll be executed tomorrow. If she remembers anything, please keep this as a secret. Just tell her that I escaped and hid in the mountain. Thank you for taking care of her. Anyway, can you tell her one last thing? You may just say it's a greeting from an old acquaintance. Please live happily, without a shell. Yours sincerely, Meredith. What's the matter? Come on in. Aww. So it wasn't all happy for our protagonist. Not at all. It was a special little game nonetheless. And it was definitely visually inspiring too. Wow. What's his home? Oh, it's like an old bonus room. The postman in the Phantom Woods. His deliveries are really fast, but letters won't get wet with even a storm. He loves money, but he will help for free if there's an important letter. Why is this pigeon so big? because I don't know how to draw a pigeon and edit it with default art material. I had to enlarge it to match the other things. I was desperate. No. Silvia, sorry. The new royal sorcerer. She should have been the keeper of the Shell of Permafrost, which she has always decided. However, her friend Meredith fought with the rebellions, making things different. Silvia and Meredith grew up together, and she considered Mera as her best friend. Meredith went to college after they graduated from magic school, and Silvia returned home to learn the magic of her family. They didn't see each other for a long time. During these years, Meredith happened to learn the secret of the Shell of Permafrost. Therefore, she joined the rebellions to save her friend. Then the story began. Meredith didn't escape her evil fate of death, but she changed Silvia's mind as well as her life. I'll be there for you one day. There's a young woman's painting hanging on the wall. This was Sabrina's daughter. Her face would change with age because she was a half-witch. She would be very angry if anyone said that she looked like Sabrina's sister. Okay, a photo of Sabrina and G. It was taken by magic. Therefore, G's half turned grey when he passed away. The empty frame. After her husband died and her daughter ran away, Sabrina was deeply in pain and didn't want to see their family photo. She hid the photo in the storage and didn't see it for a long time. Congratulations for unlocking the true end. I'm Yummy, the developer. This is for your make room or for finishing the game. This was for the short game contest on Project Forum. The theme was Shell. The time limit was 1 month. I had a lot of friends helping me, yet until now it still feels not polished enough. And I had a bad cold when the deadline was near. Oh my. I did put much effort in it, though it's not perfect. I'm satisfied with the way it is. The story is about a wolf girl who was a royal sorcerer, escaped from her homeland and met a witch in the forest. Then she tried to recollect her memories. In the true end, Silvia decided to confront her past. However, her friend had gone by that time, and they could only meet in heaven in the future. I did consider an ending for a reunion, but it was not very convincing. I also would like to mention that Silvia and her little brother were designed as mother and son in the draft. Who is the father? After 3 days of hard thinking, I gave up. Anyway, the development was enjoyable. I made a menu using only events because I don't know any coding, which used more than 60 common events. This is about RPG Maker in, its core, basically. It was exhausting when testing. I hope you enjoy this game. Thanks for playing. I did thoroughly enjoy this short story. Thank you very much. The family photo in the storage. The storage is full of G's souvenirs, including the goddess statue. It was sealed by Sabrina along with their events. What's this screen over here? A creature named Hohota is jumping about. Actually, the scissor on my head is not stabbed in, but growing out. Then why would it have handles? It's so misleading! The yellow flower, it's a shame that there is no sunshine in this room. Red flower, what's this place? It's so narrow and so confined. Hi miss, it is a nice day, isn't it? And the small flower, hello, how are you? The grave. A grave wooden cross. It's the grave of Sabrina's husband. He was usually called G. You could find this grave outside the house, and there are a lot of details in Sabrina's room indicating this character. G was an enthusiastic explorer. He fell off a cliff near Norderith and passed away. His grave is also in the first dream. It's a memorial built by other explorers. Sabrina was very depressed after losing her husband. Then she turned extremely strict with her daughter, which led to their broken relationship. This was also the reason that Sabrina helped Silvia when she collapsed in front of her house and treated her as family. Sabrina, a witch living in Phantom Woods. Her real age is a mystery. Her words are rude, but actually she is a very nice person. She was in pain for some time after she lost her husband. Then she met Silvia. Personally, she didn't want Silvia to leave, yet she respected her choice. What's the matter? Nothing. Silvia's little brother. There should be another story about him. He is gentle and a little weak, and he is very fond of his sister. They had an older brother, but the boy had passed away at a very young age. As the third child, he didn't have to be the keeper and protected by the family. He didn't know much about his family, the royalty or politics, and he didn't want to know. Maybe royalty, but not politics, obviously. Who wants to know about politics? He escaped from his homeland and was taken care of by Sabrina in the end. Sometimes he missed his sister a lot. And that, folks... Actually, who are we playing as? Who is this character? Oh, maybe it's just Silvia, just without the hat. Go back to the title screen. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, folks. This has been an enlightening little tale of of relearning past events and seeing about what happens when you are put in a scenario where your existence determines the condition of a world, or a part of a world in this place. So why this game is called the Shell of Permafrost? Well, maybe it's to enshroud the fact that the shell also has in it the denial part of it, of the fake ending, the kind of semi-acceptance of the normal ending, and the acceptance of the true ending. But thank you so much for watching, folks. This has been the Shell of Permafrost. You can find a link down in the description below, which you can download the game for absolutely nothing. It is free on Steam. And if you are charged for playing this game, then number one, contact the developer or the translator straight away. And number two, get that paid link out of here. Out of the internet. Out of existence. Erase, essentially. But thank you so much, guys. And take care of yourselves.